So I'm a Yu-Gi Millennial, and this event, the Duel Trial event, is a pretty big nostalgic trip for me. The Structure Deck Fury from the Deep is one of the earliest and fondest memories I have of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's the reason why I started playing only water decks. And 20 years later, I'm still using the same playmat that came with the Structure Deck. So this deck is going to be using Gravity Bind to stall. It prevents level 4 or higher water monsters from attacking, and we're also going to be using Level Limit, Area B, which changes all level 4 or higher monsters to defense position. And while we're stalling, we're going to be doing burn damage with Nightmare Wheel, which prevents your opponent from attacking, and it also inflicts 500 damage to your opponent. And we also have Wave Motion Cannon. We'll inflict 1000 damage to our opponent for each standby phase that has passed since this card was activated. During your main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard and then inflict 1000 damage to your opponent for each of your standby phases that have passed since this card was activated. So after about 8 turns, you can just send this card to the graveyard and inflict 8000 damage. We also have our Lava Golem, which I'm sure you guys all know what this card does. Tribute 2 monsters your opponent controls, and then after every standby phase, they will take 1000 damage while they still control this monster. And we can do things like use Nightmare Wheel, Gravity Bind, or Level Limit to prevent them from attacking with that Lava Golem. We also have a Legendary Ocean, which will lower our water monsters by 1 level. This will protect our monsters from Gravity Bind and Level Limit, since our level 4 water monsters will no longer be level 4. And we also will be using Amphibious Bugroth MK3. As long as Yumi remains face up on the field, you can attack your opponent's life points directly. So while we're stalling with these cards, if we have Yumi on the field, we'll just be able to attack directly with this card. And we also have so many other different kinds of cards that will help us stall. Sadly, this event is only temporary, so I'm not going to craft any URs for this event. So we open with 6 cards. We have a Legendary Ocean, we can activate it. Normal summon the Mother Grizzly, go in for attack. Oh, those pesky little scapegoat tokens. So this control deck doesn't really care too much about those tokens, because we're not really concerned about destroying their monsters. We just want to attack directly with our MK Bugroth, or we just want to burn them to death with our Wave Motion Cannon. So we'll activate our Wave Motion Cannon and pass our turn. The opponent's going to summon a Facilier Dragon, and its attack is going to be cut in half. It's not enough to take out our Mother Grizzly. So now 1 turn has passed. That gives us 1000 burn damage for our Wave Motion Cannon. We'll destroy their Facilier Dragon, destroy 1 token with Gora Turtle, and set the Gravity Bind. The opponent really did craft Premature Burial. They're going to special summon the Facilier Dragon, and now it has its original 2800 attack. Gora Turtle prevents them from attacking, so they have to skip their turn. We're going to normal summon the Grizzly, then we'll crash one of our Grizzlies into the opponent's Facilier Dragon so we can special summon Amphibious Bugroth from the deck. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other Grizzly, so we can attack directly with that Bugroth. We cut down their life points to 3600, so even if they do find a way to remove our Bugroths, we only have to wait 2 more turns to activate our Wave Motion Cannon and burn them for 4000 damage. The opponent has no out to the Bugroth, so they're going to scoop. Kukunami needs to just stop playing games and make this a permanent feature of the game. Some people are asking just to make it a casual way to play next to casual duels. There are so many different other formats that could also be made permanent. Konami obviously has the means to do it. They just need the will. And I will see you guys next time.